show you how to make mandi.
To make the spice blend, we need coriander seeds, cloves, star anise, and cardamom pods, mustard seeds, fenugreek seeds, crushed black lime, and cinnamon sticks, cumin seeds, and fennel seeds. Add the spices in. And add in a couple of bay leaves as well, but before you do that, just break them into smaller pieces. They will start popping, and that's completely normal. Just keep mixing it so the heat is not concentrated on one type of spice, because otherwise they will burn. Now they're very aromatic, but you want to completely cool them down before you grind them into a powder. To that, I will add a little bit of organic amchur powder. You can skip that if you don't have it, but that's dried mangoes. And a little bit of turmeric powder. Chili powder is optional, but we like spicy food here, so I'm just adding a little sprinkle. This has come to room temperature, so let's grind it. You will not believe how good it smells. Now put it in a container to be used for later. Here I have 5½ pieces of chicken thighs. We're going to kind of make slits alongside, that way the spices penetrate deeper. Turn around and just make lines the opposite direction on the opposite side. Now we sprinkle some salt on the chicken since we didn't add it to the spices that we made, and add a very generous amount of the homemade spice mix. Since we left the chicken skin on, we're not going to add any more oil, so just add a little bit of water to help the spices get incorporated in the chicken. Then once you add the water, just go ahead and start massaging the spices into the chicken. I will be using my air fryer to cook the chicken. So I just got this plate and I'm going to line up the chicken skin side down first because we want the skin to be crispy. Alright, just line it up. I'm going to cook it at 400 degrees. The cooking time depends on how packed your chicken is. So for me, it's probably going to take an hour. Extra virgin olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. Homemade cardamom powder. Once it's fried up and aromatic, add in your rice. Mix the rice to make sure it gets fried up evenly. Sprinkle in some salt. Once the rice looks fried up, add in your water. Just barely enough to cover it a little bit on top. Give it one last mix and let it cook on high heat until it comes to a boil. It has gotten to a boil. It looks like it's dry, but as you can see, there's still water. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we're going to transfer it to the rice cooker and cook it on the steam mode. This is what the chicken looks like after 40 minutes of cooking. Now I'm going to flip it to the other side. Wait until the skin becomes crisp. The rice is all set. Look at how fluffy it is. Open the lid at this point and let all the water vapor come out, otherwise the rice will overcook. I want to make the rice multicolored the easy way. I'm going to add a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of beetroot powder. Mix it in with the oil and let it cook for just a few seconds. And now add lemon water. Now slowly add in the beetroot mixture on top and try to spread it around so it does not sit in one spot. Just kind of spread it a little bit on top. On the same pan, and no need to wash it, add another tablespoon or less of olive oil. Follow the same steps. Let it get fried up first. And this one, since it's not thick, you may not have to add water. But if you want it to be a little bit runnier, you can add a little bit of water as well. It's ready to be transferred to the rice. Just drizzle it on top of the rice to give it the yellow color. Once the rice sits for a few minutes, give it a very gentle mix from the bottom. Don't mix Don't mix the spoon inside the rice, basically. Just like scoop it from the bottom and bring it to the top. That way the rice doesn't break down. This will also release the extra vapor that's inside the rice that will make it end up overcooking. Look at how gorgeous that rice is. All natural. No food coloring, no junk. I have charred some sweet mini peppers. I'm going to place them on top. You can char whichever vegetables you like. You can char red onions, they go really nicely with this. And then after that, you want to put your chicken around in a circle, leaving a little bit of room in the middle. And now place a heat-proof bowl in the middle. Try to press it down, that way it's not touching, it's not covering all the way to the top. And then get a piece of coal. It has to be smoking. Drop it in. All the smoke starting to come out, as you can see. But we want to trap the smoke in, so I'm going to cover it with a little bit of rug here. It has been infusing with the coal for 10 minutes and it's ready to go now. Place a piece of chicken perfection on top and a sweet mini pepper or two, and you are all set. Look at how juicy it is. Drizzle in some of the chicken juices.